Hi, I'm Nhi. I'm 27 and currently living in Hanoi, Vietnam. I'm single, don't have any kids, and don't have many friends around here. This is Tit, my little dog who's been by my side for the past 6 years. He's my absolute best friend. The first thing I do every morning is open the curtains and take a deep breath. Everyone out there has probably started their day already, so Tit and I should get going too. My place is about a 15-minute drive from the city center. It's quite safe and peaceful here. As an introvert, living in a place like this makes me feel really comfortable. My stomach hurts a bit this morning, so I'm going to drink some ginger tea. I've already prepped some jujubes and goji berries. This is a wellness drink I recently learned from a Chinese recipe, and it really soothes my stomach. At 27, working from home is sometimes still seen as an unstable career, and an unmarried woman my age is easily labeled as a spinster. I was born in the countryside, where people heavily value women getting married and having kids in their 20s. Being right in the middle of that age bracket, there are unspoken pressures that I can definitely still feel. It's time to cook. I'm not a great chef, but I truly enjoy cooking. Since I don't go out much, I usually cook and eat at home. The time spent in my little kitchen always brings me a sense of peace. It's starting to rain. It's been raining quite a bit in Hanoi lately, which makes the air so much cooler and more pleasant. Today, I'm going to use up the leftovers in my fridge: tomatoes, pork, and tofu. I'm making pork and tofu in tomato sauce. Have you guys ever tried this dish? This dish reminds me of home. To be honest, over the last few years, I've started feeling more pressure, not just from society, but from my own family. They expect me to have a stable corporate job, get married, and have kids. That lifestyle works for a lot of people, but right now, I just don't feel like it's the right fit for me. I'll pan fry the tofu until both sides turn slightly golden. While waiting for the tofu, I'll slice the pork. Adding a little shallot. This kind of pan is healthier to use, but food sticks to it easily, so I always have to check the temperature first. Now, I'll stir-fry the pork until it's browned and fragrant. Tit is still sitting right beside me, waiting for food. He must be starving. A splash of fish sauce, just a little bit, but it smells amazing already. I'll toss in the tomatoes, give it a stir, and then add the fried tofu. I'm also making a bowl of sweet leaf soup. Back in my hometown, my family grows a ton of this. Sometimes, cooking for one is pretty fun. I get to cook exactly what I crave and season it exactly to my taste, without worrying if someone else will like it. Living alone gives me a very unique sense of freedom. The choices might be small, but they're entirely mine. And that's today's meal done. Just some very simple dishes, but they look pretty good. I do hope that one day I'll have a warm little family of my own to cook for. We'd all sit down together and eat the meals I prepared with my own hands. I'm not rejecting marriage or having a family. I just want it to happen when I'm truly ready. Now it's time to enjoy the fruits of my labor. So good. The seasoning is just right for me. Tit seems to love my cooking too. Whenever he smells it, he pretty much forgets about his own kibble. This is one of my favorite corners in the apartment. I often light a tea light inside a pineapple shell. The scent is so relaxing. Tidying up my living space a bit also makes me feel a lot better. One of the things I love about this building is the trash area. It's clean, convenient, and just a few steps away. There are double doors to block the smell, so the hallway is barely affected. To me, that's a huge plus. This is the smart locker area for residents. When I shop online, I just come down here, enter the code, and grab my packages without having to talk to anyone. I decided to head out and treat myself to one of my favorite snacks. In the afternoon, the local market nearby still sells plenty of fruit and street food. Here it is, my go-to banana fritter stall. My favorite afternoon snack costs only 10,000 Vietnamese dong each, which is about 40 cents. The fritters are made of ripe bananas coated in a crispy batter and deep fried in a pan of oil. The smell is honestly irresistible. This stall is takeout only, so I'll have to find somewhere else to eat. I also buy fruit here often. Today I wanted to find some green mangoes for a crunchy snack, but the ones left looked a bit too ripe, so I passed. Mangoes here are about 35,000 Vietnamese dong per kilo, which is roughly 60 cents a pound. Avocados are around 30,000 Vietnamese dong, or 55 cents a pound. The sky is so beautiful after the rain. Every afternoon, I usually see kids playing soccer around here. Nearby, there are some kids rollerblading. I really wanted to learn that when I was little, but my family couldn't afford to let me try it back then. Now, it's time to dig into my favorite treat. It's crispy on the outside, and the ripe banana inside is soft and moist. And now it's time to take Teet out for a walk. This is probably his favorite part of the day. Teet is so happy. Today was just a pretty ordinary day for me. I'm still learning how to take care of myself, move at my own pace, and not rush into things that don't feel quite right yet. If you're also moving a little slower than everyone else, I hope you know you're not alone. I'm right there with you. I've noticed that sometimes, just by slowing down, I end up appreciating so much more than I expected. Thanks so much for spending time with me today. See you in the next video.